Well, hello friends. Welcome to my kitchen once more. The reason, a very special reason. Remember my British coffee from my favorite Square Mile coffee roasters. Okay, so today we're going to try it in my little 2-cup Moka Pot. There you go. It's even got a symbol. Now, believe it or not, this pot I have measured after making, I ran water through it when I bought it. So I filled it to the proper level, which is, over here, the valve. At the bottom of the valve, I ran it through, flushing it all out to get out any oils and stuff from manufacturing. And it was exactly, well, half a teaspoon over 2 ounces, which is a quarter of a cup. And therefore, an ounce per cup for espresso and such. So today we're going to use it. I like this little machine. So I'm just going to set stuff here, and we're going to bring you along for the ride. Now, there's things that will get changed as we go along. Okay, first off, back to my coffee grinder. Okay, we'll bring you back here. Okay, the grinder, it's set for espresso. Actually a setting of 14 on the dial. That's important for me to remember. I'm going to make it up to about 19 because the Moka Pot needs a little bit coarser than an espresso grind. So I'm guessing, okay? We'll see how it turns out. And I'm just going to grind some here. Seal it back up. Okay, now you can see I've ground more than that little Moka Pot's going to use. That's fine, because I have a container that I'm going to put it in anyway. Okay, so what I do, I hold it over the sink. That way I can rinse it off. And yeah, if I try pouring it, I'm going to have a mess. Okay, now what I've done is, you can see I've filled it. I'm going to use a spoon now to knock the top off, but also to fill in all the little joints and cracks and stuff too. Anyway, in the meantime, this is what's left of the, and as you can see, let me get this thing hopefully where I can get a good, okay. You can get an idea of the coarseness of it. Still quite fine, but not as fine. Now, what I do, okay, now I'm using the Lily can, okay? And since this is not decaffeinated, and in comparison to what I ground, you can see the difference. Okay, in coffees, come on, Ted, get over there. There. You can get an idea. So I'm going to put that coffee in here because there is no good reason to throw out good coffee if I don't have to. Okay, there's enough in here now for at least half a dozen. And I just keep it in my coffee cupboard, which is kind of full. It's got the second porta holder for my coffee maker, and a whole bunch of other maintenance things. Now, both the tea kettle and the coffee maker are both singing. And you can hear the starting to sing. Tea kettle, it's got a thermometer in it, and it's just about 110 degrees. Fahrenheit, of course. Okay, now we're moving right along. Temperature now is at 140. And I'm actually going to turn that up a little bit. And we are brewing here. Here you can see it. Okay, and actually, sorry for the jiggle. Turn it off. The mug I'm using, put it over here so you can see it better. It actually had a crest on the side for Route 66, the old Route 66 highway. It's a souvenir mug from down south. I think it was in New Mexico. Matter of fact, I bought it. Now that's 2 ounces. Okay, so we know now most of the cup is not full. Right? Okay, that's where the kettle comes in. We're at 190 degrees there. I try and put in about the same amount to bring it to about here. Okay? It's hot, I have no doubt. Ah, yeah, that is a good cup of coffee. Now, and it's uniquely different for me, okay? I've never had another coffee tasted quite the same. Interesting. Like I said, this is about about 35% is the original coffee, and I've added hot water to it. It's steaming. So a sip is about all. Yes. Okay, so there it is. That's one way of making your cup of coffee. Now, there's all kinds of brands. I think it's a Moka Latte or something like that is the original brand. And there's imitations that look identical, except with the crest on it. You can get them. They're aluminum. This is stainless. And the only warning came with it was that if you're using an open flame, don't get the flame up high, so it comes up and singes the paint on the top half. That's it. For me, it's a real treat. This is how I like to make myself an evening decaf coffee, because I do want to go to sleep at night. Thank you for joining me today. And if you would please like, share, subscribe. And until next time, all the best. God bless. Ted's clear.